welcome back to the Wapscalions Podcast, episode 3. What are we talking about today?
I don't think we're going to be talking like that today, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we got a few topics we can cover. We have Post Malone has his new country song he has come out with, which I think is pretty good. And then we have some UFOs. Pentagon released some information about. We'll just get into it later. I don't want to get too far into it.
So pretty much we're just talking about trending topics today, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So talking about trending topics, let's start with what you're talking about. Post Malone's new album. Or no, it's not an album, it's just a song, right?
Yeah, it's just a song. And Post Malone came out with this new song, and it was "I'm Gonna Miss Her" by Brad Paisley.
I listened to a little bit of it. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but what it sounded like, it sounded pretty good.
It really surprised me, to be honest with you. It surprised me a lot. I didn't think he would be that good, I guess.
I mean, he is from
We're
Texas.
talking about a Post Malone hater over here, by the way. This guy hates Post Malone. Yeah, you.
I think he's overrated. He has a couple of good songs, but overall, he's not worth that.
This guy has numerously dissed on Post Malone. I'm talking about multiple times. Says he doesn't like him. He uses auto-tune.
He does.
He has face tattoos. He's ugly.
Have you ever watched videos of his live performances?
Yeah, that was a live performance with the country music song.
But how much auto-tune? I don't know.
There was no auto-tune. That was good.
I don't think he has a good voice.
If you haven't seen this, just go look it up. Post Malone, "I'm Gonna Miss Her" by Brad Paisley. And he does another song too. That's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not bad. All in all, Post Malone hasn't come out with a song that I know of by himself since his album Circles come out. Right?
Yeah.
And
Circles, or that album was trash. You can't even say it wasn't.
It was not.
Circles was
Hollywood's
garbage.
bleeding.
No,
you don't appreciate the sound in it. You gotta listen to the bass in that song. The dun 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 dun. That's pretty good.
I don't see it.
Oh my gosh! It had that one. It had Circles, Hollywood's bleeding, Enemies with Feed the Baby. That
real
was
reason.
good.
They overplayed Circles so bad. That was the worst song on that whole album. He had some good songs, like Myself was pretty good. But Circles was so
trash.
Circles was the worst one.
You just said the whole thing was trash.
They played it on the radio like crazy.
Okay. Well,
so
all in all, Post Malone, I respect that dude. He doesn't care about. Some people say he's sold out and stuff, but
I think he has.
He might have. I do enjoy the new Post Malone. Well, not the new, Post Malone was new to music. Yeah, whenever he's come out with Go Flex.
What was his big one?
And White Iverson.
Yeah, White Iverson. That one was good.
That was good. But now he might have sold out a little bit, but it's still not bad.
He moved to Utah. Do you know that?
I did not know that. He wasn't
Texas. Utah or Colorado or something like that.
I think it was Colorado.
So I think he's trying to take a step back.
I don't know. I think he's
trying to find himself more.
He can smoke dope in Colorado, so he went to Colorado.
Well, I'm thinking he can't. He's going to L.A. and he kind of got lost. He lost his roots, kind of. So he's trying to find himself, move back.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to bring up something else too, and I know you probably don't want to talk about it, so I'm just going to try to hint around. I'm not going to get political with it, but a certain world leader fell up a flight of stairs 3 times this week.
That's pretty embarrassing.
It is. I'm not getting political with it, but that's not bad. I mean, that's not getting political. Just saying that a leader fell down the stairs 3 times.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Yeah,
they did make a funny meme about it too. Did you see that meme? It was I don't even know how they did it. It was him walking down the stairs. He goes completely limp. He falls 8 or 9 times.
I'm not showing you that.
And he hits the ground. He gets back up. He's waving.
Do you think we can pull that up?
We can try it. I doubt it, but
actually, I think I can find it on my phone.
Okay.
Talk about it a little bit more.
Okay, I'll talk about it. Actually, I'll also talk about this one microphone we have, because last time our freaking audio wasn't good again. I mean, it was better than the first episode, but this being the 3rd episode, you would think it'd be legit. But no, it's not. We need one more microphone. We cannot figure out how if you could just plug two USB ports into this thing and have it where you have two microphones coming out. Because if I hold it up there to my face, I'm good. Like if we had two microphones, we could hold them like this. No, son,
we're low budget. Like we keep saying, we're very low.
We're low budget right now, which we do have another idea we want to talk about.
And we also have terrible internet here.
What's the deal here?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I was trying to look it up on here.
Is it still
Our internet's garbage.
Is it still recording? Was recording?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But we're gonna bring up another thing. What this is alluding to. We've talked about voice crack. We've talked about opening up our own business. We are doing it.
Yep. Okay, so let's go back to last week. Last episode we talked about opening our junk removal.
Did we talk about it?
We talked briefly about it, but it flopped.
Gosh, that sucked so bad. We went to this guy. We was doing a junk removal, or we just have people message us, or whatever. And our business was the junk removal business. Well, this wasn't junk. This was freaking trash. This was trash, dude. We go there, and it was like an old couch on top of like, I don't know, it had to be 100 garbage bags, and they were full of like
diapers.
Like old diapers. There was maggots. It was like.
That was the first worst job you could ask for.
Oh yeah, that definitely broke us down. We was like, I don't think
we charged. We was going in charging $250 a load. We ended up doing 2 trailers loads plus the back of the truck, and settled for $200.
I know it was awful because I knew the guy, and I was like, man, I don't want to charge this dude full price. Being this is our first job, we don't really know what to charge yet.
And then we had to spend $20 on dumping. No, we spent $40 on dumping fees, and then we had to spend probably another $20 on gas.
So needless to say, we each got like what, $40?
Yeah.
It sucked. It was not worth it.
But it only took an hour to unload the garbage.
You live and learn, though.
I'm super glad we did it, though.
I'm glad we did. We learned a lot.
I love just trying it. There's no point trying. If you're out there, just try it.
Just try it. So now we're gonna try a.
We're gonna do this.
We're gonna do it.
This one's gonna work.
This one's gonna work. Oh yeah, we have full faith this is gonna work.
Axe throwing. It's a growing sport in the world.
Yeah.
Across the country, axe throwing. You throw the axe at a board. It sounds very easy, but
there's something like
it's like a adrenaline rush, like back in the day, like
you feel connected to like to your inner roots almost, you know.
Yeah, like that's what people used to do back in the day. They just threw axes. That was their entertainment.
Yeah. And we went to one yesterday even, and we called 2 places. We live in a small town, so we have to drive like an hour to go to this place, or an hour and a half. Well, we called 3 places around us that's like way far away from us, and we finally found one, and we drove an hour and a half to it. In our little small town, they are begging for entertainment.
All you can do is eat or shop.
Or ride around in the Sonic parking lot or Walmart parking lot.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's embarrassing.
It is really embarrassing. People are begging for something to do.
And so this is where we come in.
Yep. And we found a store on Main Street. It's only, what is it, $1,000 a month?
Yeah.
That plus the power bill plus the internet, which I didn't know internet would cost so much.
Yeah, for a business.
And that blew my mind how much internet costs. That's like $200 or $300 a month.
We're talking about like the sport of axe throwing. That's fun.
Oh yeah, that's fun. I mean,
I recommend everybody try it at least one time.
Yeah,
you know what? Come to our town and try it.
Yeah, come to our town. Come try it. But we have nothing here. All in all, I think we could definitely do it. I think we can make money with it.
For sure.
We'll just try it. Let's just try it. See what happens.
We're going for it.
We're going for it this time. This is no backing out. This isn't like just some little rinky-dink
we're in it for
side
12
hustle.
Months.
Yeah.
We got
6 month lease to try this house. We're going to go into this building, gut it, and then we're going to build 6 axe throwing lanes through it.
Yeah.
And then we're going to, once we build all these lanes and got to put a desk in there, put a lounge, TVs, all kinds of stuff. And once we get all this done, we're going to open up for business. Hopefully by the time all these kids are getting up for summertime. Plus we still got to get insurance for it. We got to get business license. But we're doing this.
It's fun.
We are doing this for sure. We done told the guy we're renting the building. And there's somebody leasing this building already now that we're going to get. And their lease runs up April 30th. So from May 1st to May 20th or May 24th, whenever it is, whenever school gets out, We have to get this done. We have to get it. No ifs, ands, or buts. We have to get it done.
We'll talk more about this as we progress, but that's what we got so far.
That's what we got so far. We've got the building right now. We got the building leased on Main
We
Street.
haven't come up with a name or nothing like that yet, but we're getting there.
We're in a prime location, so it's going to be cool. It's going to be real good. Another thing. Well, did you have anything you want to talk about today? Anything specific?
I don't have one.
You ain't got nothing today?
Not this week.
I think about this all week. I'm just
I
like,
think
man,
about it too. I was thinking about Axel, but
yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, what are we going to talk about this week on the podcast? Because we got to get our views up, man. We got like 7 views on our last video.
yeah, that's not good.
We are struggling YouTubers still.
Yeah.
We are struggling. So
Let's talk about the next trending topic for the day.
our next trending.
Oh, I got one.
Let's hear it.
Let's talk about boxing, YouTube boxing a little bit.
Boxing,
Let's
like
talk about
fighting.
Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Floyd
Oh
Mayweather.
my gosh!
Let's talk about it. Cause
I'm
know
going to
if it-
start like this. Jake Paul's the best. Logan Paul's second
Come
best.
on.
Floyd Mayweather is way down there, weighing like number 50 or 55.
We got a little.
He sucks.
We got a fanboy over here.
That's not a fanboy. I mean, look what he did to Nate Robinson.
Come on.
Look at that. He
How
talked
can you
all
even say
he
that?
talked all that trash, and that homeboy got knocked out. What, round 2?
Jake, that's a
Nah,
retired
yeah, I'm
basketball player.
Huh?
Let's-
He should.
let's-
Jake
let's-
Paul is
let's-
a YouTuber.
Let's watch him go against Conor McGregor. He'll get knocked out like that.
Huh?
He goes against Conor
there's a
McGregor.
reason why Conor McGregor hasn't accepted his offer yet.
Come on.
Because he's scared.
He's too busy fighting real fighters.
He ain't fighting nobody. He's got millions
He
of
got
dollars.
beat. By
Jake
real
Paul, what
fighters.
Jake Paul offer him? Like $50
$50
million
million.
to fight
I'll
him?
give him that. Jake Paul ain't scared to put it all out there.
Son, did you see what he did to his wife? Like the call out he did on his wife?
Yeah.
That's
That's kind of old news. We're trending here.
We are trending.
Okay, so Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul. I don't know if it's still gonna happen. I'd like to look it up realistically.
There's no way. I don't think it's gonna come up. But all in all, Jake Paul is probably gonna be. He's the better fighter between between Logan and Jake Paul. Jake Paul's a better fighter.
I think so too.
Jake Paul, Floyd Mayweather fight. Did you
Logan
know
Paul.
Floyd Mayweather? Yeah, I think you told me this got a beard transplant.
Yeah, I told you that. That's crazy.
Okay. That's a fixed fight. So you already see it right off the bat. This is Logan Paul's fixed fight.
Fixed for who though?
I mean, Logan Paul, obviously. Or it could just be like a Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. deal. Mike Tyson, Roy. That was
garbage. We paid that. We paid for that.
paid money for that.
We paid $50 or $60 for that.
To watch that fight, that was the lamest thing I've
Now,
ever seen in
I
my
would
entire
give it
life.
this. If it wasn't for Jake Paul's fight, it would have been a disgrace of a payment. But
100%.
Jake Paul, I'll give him that. It was worth watching just for that.
100%. Jake Paul's good. He really is. You can't
He's
deny
got power.
his
He's
talent.
got power.
He does. He's got some pretty rocking tattoos too. I'll give it to him.
Come on.
He does. You seen that one? He does. He got some pretty good looking tattoos.
Come
What? He does. I wish I had
on.
good
Just wish you were Jake
tattoos.
Paul, don't you?
Yeah. Be able to fight like that?
He's an embarrassment to
No, he's
everybody, really.
Not. No, he's not. How's he embarrassment? He knocked him out.
I don't know. I'll give it to him. He knows how to promote a fight.
He
But
does.
he's super cocky.
He's very cocky, but you gotta be cocky in that sport. 100%. Okay, this isn't gonna load, so let me talk about this. Let's talk about the Pentagon released information, okay? Saying that they have seen UFOs above the Pentagon, but they won't identify them because they don't know what they are, right?
Yeah.
They released information saying they've had UFOs above their Pentagon, above the Pentagon. You can't tell me there's not other stuff. I mean,
There's definitely something out there. Because I think they're scared to put it out there yet. Because
they know something's out there. They
Yeah,
for sure know something's out there.
Yeah, they definitely do. But I don't know. Why are they hiding it then? I think they're hiding it right now because I don't know if people could takes the news right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after the pandemic and all that, and how crazy it's going.
It's already too crazy now. Why not even do it?
No, I'm not. I don't fully believe in UFOs yet. Or, maybe, I don't believe in aliens yet.
Yeah, I don't know either. We keep hearing somebody run down the stairs. Apologize.
I don't fully believe in aliens.
I do.
There's spaceships out there. You say you do or you don't?
I do.
You just said you don't.
Yeah, I did. I mean, yeah, I did say I do believe in them, didn't I? Or did I say I don't?
You said you don't. But
Okay, I was just paying attention to that. But most definitely there are. Do you guys think there's millions and millions of other galaxies? Not just our galaxy. You can't tell me there's nothing out there. There's nothing out there that could sustain life other than Earth.
yeah, but to think about aliens traveling to the Earth.
You can't tell me that's not true. You can't tell me there's no.
For a while, I believed in Bigfoot. How is Bigfoot any different than alien?
We would have seen him by now. I mean, we don't go in space all that often. Everybody's all over the Earth 24/7.
You're the type of guy that believe in the Loch Ness monster.
In the ocean?
And you really did.
In the ocean or the lake?
Lake.
I don't know about the lake, but the ocean.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
Alright, there's definitely stuff out there in the ocean.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely. There's a megalodon out there
Because
somewhere. There's one 30 or 40 foot.
We've only discovered like 5 or 10% of the ocean. If that.
We've discovered
like 2%.
Like 25% of the ocean.
Not like in depth though. Like going all the way down.
Maybe not. It's scary to think of how deep the ocean is. There's like spots that are deeper than Everest. It's like 20-something thousand feet deep.
There's no way to know what's in there.
There's no way to know. I'd hate to know what's in there.
And that's the same with space, really. You don't know what's out there.
But I was thinking about this the other day. Could you imagine going to space and just being like sitting there on the moon with everything shut off and you're just out there and you just hear
In space?
yeah, you're just looking at Earth and you're just like, okay, I'm thousands and thousands of miles away from
I've
home.
thought about that. That's crazy.
Just think about how empty space is, though. Like you're sitting on a planet.
Just think of Earth right now. You got everything going a million miles per hour.
Oh yeah.
Like in your own little bubble. No matter if it's just a little city.
Nope.
And then the entire world, and to be out there looking at
on humongous planets, just sitting there, it's like I'm the only person on this planet that you know of. There's aliens out there. It's gotta be.
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
They'd have to travel the speed of light.
Speed of light. They can.
How then? How could you
I don't
ever get
know.
to that point where you can travel
They're
the speed of
smart.
light?
I'm not saying there's little green goblins in there, but I'm saying that there are aliens.
I don't know.
There's no way there's not. There's no way. And by the way, moon landing was fake.
Yeah, that's something I do agree on.
It was. Okay, I've got a few what do you call them? Theories here, and this is not all credit to me. This is other people have seen this, but I agree with it. When they're on space, the flag doesn't wave, but they just claim all this because
if you're in space, the flag's gonna go straight up, right?
Well, it should. They said the
I
wind.
mean, like the gravity would cause the flag to come straight up.
Well, you would think the wind would be blowing the flag.
No, there's no wind in space.
Is there? All right. If there was no gravity, wouldn't it just be like?
Yeah, no, there's no gravity, so the flag would be pointing straight up. And if you look it up,
No, that's what it was. The flag was blowing. There's like, how would the flag be blowing?
And it's like horizontal.
Yeah.
How would it be like that in space?
I don't know.
Then you got this like the light shining down.
Yeah, and then you got one thing where the guy's jumping up and down, and like you get like a reflection of a cable above him. And then you got one more where the background is nothing but blackness. I mean, wouldn't you at least be seeing some stars if you're out there on the moon?
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about it. But just think.
Because look, America and Russia was in this race. I think it was Russia.
Yeah. It was Russia.
First one
race to space.
Yeah, the first one to land on the moon.
Yeah.
How's it is it not a coincidence that America
Russia launched Sputnik, which is a little whatever you call it thing that goes up in there, the little satellite.
Yeah.
And then America's like, oh yeah, we're there.
Yeah, we got a mate on.
Even though Russia was way ahead of us, we still went. I mean, ahead of them.
And how many years ago was that? 50? That's 50 years ago, pretty much.
Yeah,
53. Something like that. How have we never been back? How do you not go back?
Give me a microscope and let me see that flag still on the moon up there.
Yeah.
I mean, really. Give me a microscope. I want to see that dang flag on the moon.
Why would Russia just quit after America makes it?
I don't know. It just don't make sense. Why is it the
Why would they
Chinese
come
been
back? Anybody.
I'm down to see this Elon Musk thing, to be honest with you.
The
See
Mars
what Elon
thing?
Musk
I
is
don't
gonna
know.
do.
I don't like the Mars idea.
You don't? Well, Mars is so hot. Is it hot? Is it closer to the sun? I think Mars is closer to the sun,
I
isn't
think
it?
it's colder.
It's
I don't
colder?
know.
Oof. I don't know. I think it's closer to the sun, so it's a little bit hotter.
Not me.
I think it is. That's
I
why it's
used to live
red.
on Mars.
But they said Mars is like as big as Africa, right?
No.
Yeah, it's 100%.
really?
Yeah, it's not
It's
near as
not
big as
big?
Earth.
Hmm.
So you're gonna colonize a whole other planet?
That's a good idea if you're worried about overpopulation.
Yeah, there ain't no doubt overpopulation's coming. I mean, just look, just in our little small town here, we have houses popping up left and right behind us, beside us, in front of us.
I don't know.
We're gonna run out of room.
That's possible. I don't know. All right.
Right.
That's our 20-minute mark, or it's 21-minute mark.
Yeah.
I think that's an interesting podcast.
That was
That's
good.
what we're going to continue to do. We're going to do trending topics for the week, every week. We kind of got off starting to talk about conspiracies and stuff like that, but we're going to talk about trending topics for the week.
Yeah, we're trying to talk about. We got to bump the views up some. We're still struggling YouTubers.
Got to see what works.
Yep. So, okay, this is episode number 3, and
Episode 4 coming next week.
yep, y'all get ready. Give us a lot of views.
1, 2, 3.